For those people who enjoy exercise, being active by moving all the time, and getting involved in fun runs and obstacle courses alike, it's probably a very exciting time when this comes up in conversation. At times though, it can be quite consuming, and others may not share the same enthusiasm that you have about movement and exercise, especially male friends of yours. They may not be inclined to talk about what you're currently doing, and in turn, your conversation might be stopping pretty much there, or your friendships might be slowly dwindling off a little bit because you're talking about exercise all the time. Maybe try these points when talking about movement and exercise. Whilst in conversation, try using the different locations that you visited or the areas that you go walk and ride and swim around in as points in your conversation as a shared experience that you can both communicate over. You may find that once you start talking about the beach, your mate's going to go, "Oh yeah, I love the beach, I like going out and taking my kids out for a swim." That mutual experience that you both have allows you to connect with your friend, and it still allows you to show your energy and excitement that you've been out about and doing something different. Similar to using the areas and the locations you've already visited, try talking about the equipment and the gear that you use whilst doing the activities. I'm sure that your friend probably has some great experiences with equipment and tech and a gear that they've used in their time, or they probably go, "Oh, you know what? I've always wanted to surf. Tell me a little bit more about that surfing trip that you were on." That way you get to talk a little about what you've been doing, but you get to hone in on the equipment and learn about what they like and what they don't like. If you're a parent or you have children and kids in your life, rather than talking about what you're currently doing with exercise or activities, maybe talk about their activities and their sporting achievements. They might have just recently done their athletics carnival at school, and they've loved the team sports of doing pass ball or doing their 100-meter dashes. Likewise, your friend might be doing the same thing, and their children have just done athletics carnival. Or they might go back on some of their experiences of their own childhood memories of running the athletics carnival. That way you get to connect over the event rather than the type of activity you're currently doing, and you get to see a bit more liveliness about movement and activity with your mates. The common thread with all of these 3 points is when you're communicating this with your mates, try to show the enjoyment that you have for activity and movement, but not necessarily the massive achievements that you've done or bragging about them, or the competitive nature of some of these events. They may not connect and really understand the same level that you do, but show the excitement of movement and activity with them.